Hello, tennis fans. Today we're talking about the surprising retirement of Maria Sharapova. In February 2020, the tennis star announced her decision in an exclusive essay for Vogue and Vanity Fair. But why did Sharapova decide to retire at the peak of her career, earning millions in sponsorships and championships? Find out all about it on our channel. And at the end of the video, we'll reveal two major sponsorship losses she faced and the real reason behind her retirement. But first, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Let's get started. Tennis star Maria Sharapova announced her retirement in February 2020 in an exclusive essay for Vogue and Vanity Fair. Sharapova, 32 years old at the time, now 37, won 5 Grand Slam titles and was Forbes' highest-paid female athlete for 11 consecutive years. But why did she decide to retire from the courts at her peak, earning millions in sponsorships and championships? Find out all about it on our channel. And at the end of the video, we'll reveal two major sponsorship losses she faced and the real reason behind her retirement. However, injuries and a doping suspension kept her off the courts for significant periods over the last 4 years. Her career earnings of $325 million from prize money, endorsements, and appearances make her the second highest earning woman, behind longtime rival Serena Williams, $350 million. Sharapova turned professional in 2001 and burst onto the global sports scene in 2004 when she defeated Williams to win Wimbledon at age 17. Her only sponsors at the time were Nike and Prince, but that quickly changed. The 6'2" Russian was a marketer's dream, and her agents at IMG quickly capitalized. She signed deals with Tag Heuer, Canon, Motorola, Colgate-Palmolive, and others. Her Nike deal doubled in value. Her annual earnings jumped from $3 million to $18 million, making her the highest-paid female athlete on the planet. She continued to secure endorsement deals with Land Rover, PepsiCo, and Sony. Nike introduced a tennis apparel line with her name, and her sneaker was the best-selling shoe at Cole Haan, a former Nike subsidiary. Sharapova became the biggest star attraction on the WTA Tour, commanding up to $500,000 per exhibition. She used her fame to launch her own candy line, Sugarpova, in 2012, with plans to expand the brand into apparel and accessories. She built a massive social media following, with 15 million Facebook followers. Her earnings peaked at nearly $30 million in 2015, before her 2016 suspension for using meldonium, a substance recently added to the World Anti-Doping Agency's ban list. Sharapova said she had been taking the medication for a decade due to a family history of diabetes. Her suspension was reduced from 2 years to 15 months on appeal. Sponsors like Tag Heuer distanced themselves from Sharapova, and her off-court earnings plummeted. She returned to tennis in 2017, but was hampered by a shoulder injury. Despite the doping incident, sponsors continued to gravitate toward the athlete, who signed a multi-year deal with UBS shortly after the suspension ended. Nike, Evian, Head, and Porsche stayed with her. Sharapova played just 15 matches in 2019, and her world ranking fell to 375th. Her last tournament was the Australian Open in January 2020, where she lost in the first round. She retires with 5 Grand Slam titles among her 36 singles victories and is one of 10 women to have won all Here is the illustrious career of Maria Sharapova and the real reason behind her retirement from tennis in 2020. And as I promised at the beginning of the video, here are the two major sponsorships Sharapova lost after the doping scandal, along with the explanations from the brands. After the scandal, Sharapova loses million-dollar sponsorships from Nike and Tag Heuer. Just hours after admitting to failing a doping test, Maria Sharapova lost two of her biggest sponsors. The $70 million contract signed with Nike in 2010 was suspended. Swiss watchmaker Tag Heuer also announced it would not renew its contract. With this, the Russian ceased to be the highest-paid athlete on the planet. Nike told Bloomberg that it was unhappy with the news and suspended its relationship with the athlete while the investigation continued. Tag Heuer, which had partnered with Sharapova since 2004, stated that the years-long relationship was broken in a matter of hours. Five-time Grand Slam winner Maria Sharapova had been the world's highest-paid female athlete for the last 11 years, earning about $30 million the previous year alone. Now, her empire was at risk. Although she could face a ban of up to 4 years, Craig Reedy, president of the World Anti-Doping Agency, said, "Athletes guilty of using banned substances typically face only a 1-year ban." This was all due to a heart medication Sharapova had been taking for years, unaware it had been added to the banned substances list on January 1, 2016. According to Dan Hill, president of communications at the public relations firm Irvin Hill Strategy, Sharapova did the right thing by admitting her fault. She was the target of news cycles. I hope you enjoyed the video. Before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep posting videos and bringing you fascinating insights about the world of tennis. See you soon.